Good morning. Just give me a second to get this started. Or afternoon or evening, sorry. Everybody's probably in a different time zone. But hey, it's time once again to shoot another video. This one's going to be about what I earned in passive income for the month of April. If you haven't seen the March one, I encourage you to watch that as well. It's going to pop up on the screen, so you can click that, come back to the end and watch that video again. But I'm going to talk to you about what I'm earning in passive income. And if you stay to the end, I'm going to talk about how you can also, what you need to do to earn some money as well in passive income. So please stay tuned and listen in and hold on to the end. All right, this is my passive income goal, pretty big goal, $15,000 a month. Yes, I have expensive tastes, but I also have family, 2 kids, still grade school, elementary school, so whatever. But hey, the kids cost money. I want my kids to go to school, learn what the best they can, and not have to go and suffer, because I didn't come up from a rich family. So I work my butt off. I'm sure you do as well. That's why I'm here watching YouTube, watching this video, see what you can learn, how you can earn passive income. But the big idea behind passive income, I don't think I've ever really mentioned that, but there's several reasons why you need to earn passive income. Because first of all, you can't rely on Social Security in the future, because here in the United States, the age for Social Security is going to increase higher is the longer you go. Second, Social Security is not going to be around forever. There's a lot of talk that Social Security it's going to run out, like I think it's all 2035 or somewhere around there. But unless the government does something to fix that, it's going to get smaller and smaller, or you will see less returns in your Social Security at that point in the future. So make sure you've got to do something to earn all the money coming in your back pocket, your purse, or so on, in your bank account. Another reason is if you are not investing, you need to start investing, have that money coming in. So as I mentioned that, stay tuned to the end, because I'm going to give you a nice little bonus. A lot of people talk about what they're doing. I'm going to give you some tips on what I think you should do. I'm going to give you a couple tips on what to do, how to build your own passive income portfolio. So stay tuned. Listen in. So I want you to stay to the end. All right. Month of April wasn't too bad. I hit almost $1,000 in stocks. I think on the next screen I show what the total amount was, but the top 3, Chimera, Annaly Capital, Park Hotel. These are the ones I still hold on to. The bottom 4 I sold. The bottom 4 weren't performing how I wanted them to, even though some of them had high dividends. As you see on the far right, they weren't paying what I wanted them to. I wanted them at least 3 figures or close to 3 figures, and they were going to stay in my portfolio, but they weren't doing that. And a lot of times it's trial and error with stocks. You got to see what's going to work for you. Is it going to fit your investment goal, or does it fit what your needs are? So sometimes you got to sit back and think, hey, is this doing what I want it to do? If it doesn't, you just got to hit that sell button and just sell it. Okay, don't hold on to it if you don't want it. Chimera, as I mentioned before, it's a real estate investment group. It's a REIT, R-E-I-T. This one invests in residential loans, commercial loans. Annaly Capital Management. That one is also another REIT. And Park Hotel, this is a subsidiary. I think it's a subsidiary of Hilton Hotels. Everybody knows Hilton Hotels. This one invests mostly in resorts under the Hilton brand. So they split it off. So it's now a separate organization, a separate stock under the Hilton brand. I bought Hilton for my kids a couple years ago, and it did a split. It split into 3 different stocks. So I decided to pick it up for myself, the Park Hotel. PK is the ticker. I have a lot more invested in Park Hotel than the other 2 shown above, so that's why it has paid a bigger amount in dividends for this past month. I've already talked about the 4 I sold. I'm not going to talk too much more about it, but if you want to do your own research, I encourage you to. If you're not familiar with the ticker is how you can find what that stock is. Go to a lot of websites, Yahoo Finance, Morningstar, Google Finance. A lot of times you have to look for the ticker. That's the ticker that'll show up. It'll be a lot quicker than look for the name. Because if you click on the ticker, look under the quote for that stock, it'll pull up these tickers. You know, you can go do your own research on the stock, find out more about it yourself. If you don't know, I'm not giving financial advice, so do your own research. Real estate. I've been in real estate for quite a while as well. I own 3 rental properties. They're doing all right. You know, you'll always learn to make mistakes. You know, sometimes you may think it's the best investment you've ever seen, but when you go in there and do it afterwards, you think I should have done this, this, and this. So it still works out fine. You know, I'm still getting paid off the rental properties. 2 of them pay very well. The third one, so they average about $200 a month. The third one doesn't pay as much because I have had to, when the market crashed in 2008-9, I've had to play around with the numbers. So I've had to lower my rent just to get a tenant in there. So, but that one, that rental property will be paid off next month. I think I'll only owe like maybe $100 or so, give or take. So that'll jump this number up. It should be hitting almost $1,000 next month in passive income just for real estate. So I look forward to that, and I'll talk to you more about it next month when I do my May passive income update. Actually, it won't be May. It'll probably be the June passive income update because I still got to make that last payment for June. So, and writing, my writing did very well this past month. It doubled what my best month was, which was, I think it was like $74, $75. So last month it doubled the amount it did. So it's always hard to tell how it's going to do in terms of writing. It all depends on how many people view what I've written, how many people may click on some of the ads that are associated with that site. I'm like a third-party customer or third-party worker, you could say. I work with the company, but I don't get paid. I get paid based on how much that information gets shared, how much it gets viewed. So it's just how it goes. So next month could go higher, could go lower. It's really hard to tell, but I'd like to go higher. So we'll just see how it goes. And here's the total. Grand total was $1,501.51. So not too bad. I broke that $1,000 mark, which I hadn't done previous months. I was always close, you know, just shy of 1,000 each previous months. And down the star, that's what I'm currently trying to get in terms of my big goal, you know, 15,000. And so 13,000, you know, 499 short. So it's getting there, you know, slowly getting there little by little. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day. So sometimes you got to take your time and work to get up to that point. So it's not like the lottery. So don't expect things to be like the lottery. You've got to put in time. You got to put in the effort. You got to work at it. You got to find out what systems are going to work for you, and so you can build that passive income. Which brings me on to my next point on how these are my tips, my own personal tips on what you can do if you want to earn passive income up in the future. All right. First of all, you need to invest monthly. Whatever passive income investment you decide to do, whether it's stocks, whether it's real estate, whether it's out of your 401k, you know, I encourage you to invest monthly. You know, every month, you got to pick a day of the month. It could be the beginning of the month, it could be the end of the month, based on however you get paid. But pick a set amount. You know, a lot of companies will allow you to do that. You can make a direct deposit or the automatic withdrawal. They'll withdraw money out of your checking account monthly, and so you can build that income monthly, build that investment monthly. If it's like stocks or it's increasing your Roth IRA or your 401k, you know, have them pull that money out of your wallet, out of your paycheck, out of your your bank account. Have them do that monthly, and when you do that over time, it will continue to grow. I believe the most you can put in for a Roth IRA is $6,000 a year. $6,000 a year. It may seem like a lot, but really, when you break it down over 12 months out of the year, $6,000 over 12 months is just $500 a month. If you can't afford $500 a month, you know, put in something. Even put maybe $10 or whatever that company will allow you to put in, because some companies will have a restriction or a limit on how much you have to put in every month. So, but you've got to put in something to start building your retirement income for the future, or also your passive income as well. If you have a 401k, make sure you're maxing out that 401k, you know, the best you can, because a lot of times companies will match what they're giving you, what you put in. So sometimes you read the fine print, or talk to your HR, human resources, ask them what they're doing or what you need to do so you can get matched by your company. Lastly, if you want to buy a rental home, I encourage you to do that because there's so many advantages to buying a rental home. First, you have someone else paying for your rent. In most cases, if you do the numbers right, make sure you do the numbers right. You can always look at a pretty house, but if that pretty house is not bringing in income, you need to go look for a different house. I believe Robert Kiyosaki said you need to look at 100 houses before you find that one house you like. You may not look at 100 houses, but over time, you probably look into a lot, maybe 100 houses. It could be either physically or you could be through the internet. And over time, it may be 100 houses you actually look through. So make sure you do that. Do your research. Make sure you find a good, I always use a property manager. Some people say you should do it yourself, rent out the home, go and fix could be the toilet, the plumbing, and so on. Personally, I don't want to do that. My life is pretty busy. So I have a property manager who takes care of all that. They do that. They find the tenant. They claim after the tenant. They clean up the repairs. They'll send me the statement on, hey, this needs to be fixed. Do you want to do that? I'll say yes. And so I let them do that because I don't want to waste my time doing that, because time is the one thing you won't get back. There's only so much time you can have available. So you got to make your time work the best for you. Because if you have a family, you want to hang out with your friends, if you want to focus on your investments, because that's time you won't get back. You've got to be able to have time to do that. And when you do that, let the property manager take care of the rental house. Let the property manager find your future future tenant. Excuse me, I was drawing a blank for a second. Let your property manager find that tenant for you. Okay, you don't need to deal with that if you don't want to, because once you pay the property manager, that money you pay him or her, you can write that off on your taxes. That's another great little benefit to this. So join me again, because I'm going to shoot another video tomorrow. I'm going to shoot a nice little freebie. I'm going to go over a book that I think can really help you out in the future. So join me again tomorrow. Click the bell to be notified, because I want you to get notified when I'm going to shoot my next video. And make sure you like this video if you haven't. Make sure you subscribe if you're a new subscriber as well. But hey, that's all I got. I'm going to keep this short and right to the point. If you have any questions or comment, leave me a comment below. I want to hear what you're thinking. But overall, have a great day. I'll see you again.